discuss the three branches of ballistics. Number 1 is internal ballistics, the study of what happened inside a firearms barrel from the moment of firing until the projectiles exit. Ang ibig sabihin lang ng internal ballistic ay isang uri ng initial acceleration ng isang bala or projectile sa loob ng baril. When we talk internal ballistic, ibig sabihin sa loob ng firearm nangyayari yung initial part ng pagtalbog ng projectiles. Number 2 is external ballistics, the study of a projectile's behavior during its flight, specifically after it has left the barrel of a weapon and before it impacts the target. So, ano nga ba ang nangyayari sa bullet o projectile kapag nagtatravel na ito sa hangin? Ang mga bullet ay nagkakaroon na tinatawag na gyroscopic reaction na kung saan umiikot ang bala habang nagtatravel palabas sa baril. Nagkakaroon din ito ng yaw reaction or the actual tumbling of bullet while in flight. Ngunit paano ito nangyayari? Nangyayari iyan sa mga land and grooves na makikita sa bala ng firearms. Number 3 is terminal ballistic, the study of a projectile's behavior and effect when it hits its target.
Shoulder gun, a general term for long gun designed to be fired from the shoulder. Longer barrel for improved accuracy, typically more powerful and longer range than handguns. Requires two hands and shoulder support to shoot effectively. Use hunting, military, law enforcement, long-range shooting. Handgun, a small firearm designed to be held and operated with one hand. Common types is pistol and revolver. Compact and easy to carry, limited range and power compared to rifle. Common for self-defense, law enforcement, and shotgun, a type of shoulder-fired gun that fires shell filled with multiple small pellets or single large slug. Very effective at short range. Smoothbore, great for hunting birds, home defense, and sport shooting. Birdshot, many small pellets. Buckshot, large pellet for more stopping power. Slug, a single large projectile.
Paraffin test or dermal nitrate test. It is the oldest test in existence and was designed to check for residue on the hands. The hands were coated with paraffin or wax, and then the paraffin was tested with diphenylamine. If the wax turns blue, nitrate is present. Nitrate is the most common unburned part of the gunpowder residue. Harrison-Gilroy test. It is the test that does not check for nitrate at all, but for antimony, barium, and lead using the same paper color change indicator. Orange color indicates antimony. If the color changes to red by adding sodium rhodizonate, lead or barium is present by adding HCl, and if red turns to blue, lead is present, but if red color is retained, barium is present. Marshall and Tiwari tests are used to determine the firearm's distance. Both tests are for nitrates. A filter paper was soaked in acetone and pressed on the target. If a deep yellow spot appears, nitrates were present. Walker test, a chemical test for the presence of nitrates in unburned or partially burned propellants. This test gives the proof valuable information about the range at which the weapon was fired.
Forensic ballistics is that branch of forensic science which deals with the examination of the firearm evidences encountered at the scene of crime, its linkage to the firearm and identification of the shooter. So pag sinabi po natin forensic ballistics, it is a crucial subfield of forensic science that applies the principles of firearm examination and ballistics to legal investigations. Its primary objective is to link firearms to specific individuals or crimes by analyzing bullets, cartridge, casings, gunshot residues, and other ballistic evidence. So, meron pong 3 stages of forensic ballistics. Una po is yung field investigation na kung saan kinokonduct siya by crimes investigators at the crime scene. Next is yung technical examination. Pinaperform ito ng mga specialized forensic ballistic examiners in a laboratory setting. Next is yung legal proceedings. At dito na is yung represents the culmination of forensic ballistics investigation. Gunshot wounds, entry wound versus exit wound. So, yung difference po between entrance and exit wounds is, yung entrance wound is typically smaller than the projectile's diameter due to the elastic properties of skin. So, yung entrance wound po is mas malaki siya kaysa dun sa projectiles or yung tingga na kung saan yung pumasok dun sa katawan natin. Yung exit wound naman po is can be larger or smaller than the entrance wound depending on the projectile's energy path. So yung exit wound po kasi is depende siya kung gaano ba kalayo yung bumarel or yung distance at yung angle nung bumarel. So doon po nakadepende at yung size din po ng bala kung round po ba or yung pointed. Doon nakadepende kung mas malaki ba yung exit wound or mas maliit doon sa entrance wound. Entry wound or entrance wound. These typically appear as clean, round holes slightly smaller than the bullet's diameter. This is due to elastic properties of the skin momentarily stretching around the projectile. Exit wounds naman is the appearance of an exit wound depends on several factors. If the bullet exits directly opposite the entry point and exits head-on, the exit wound may be smaller than the entry. Contusion, abrasion, and grease color is present in the entry wound and absent in exit wound. Burning naman is nakukuha to dun sa propellant or yung gunpowder residue. Nakikita siya sa may be seen in entry wound and absent naman sa exit wound. Bleeding or yung pagdurugo is less siya or konti lang dun sa entry wound and mas marami siya dun sa exit wound. Fat is no protrusion and sa exit wound naman is may protrude. Tissues within wound is maybe yung color nung tissues within wound is maybe cherry red due to CO of explosive gases and absent naman siya sa exit wound. Fibers of clothing turned in and may be carried into the wound dun sa entry wound and turned out naman sa exit wound. Lead ring or metal ring is nakikita siya around dun sa wound by radiological examination.